Hi friends, it has been a really long time since I last posted on here on YouTube in long form content, actually over 2 years. I've shown up on YouTube Shorts here and there just to kind of experiment with the platform and all the changes, but I've been really feeling the urge to really show up here because I have a lot to say, a lot to share, and a lot to help you live a more intentional, aligned, and fulfilling life. So the last video that I had posted over 2 years ago was all about creating a sustainable morning routine. So I thought that now with this return back to YouTube, I would actually share an updated approach to how I go about this in my everyday life. My intention is to really create tools and resources for you to be able to craft an intentional life roadmap that means something to you. Everyone's life roadmap is going to look different, but I will say with confidence that there will always be a stop on everyone's roadmap and journey to waking up each morning and wanting to start the day off on the right foot. So to jump right into the updated approach that I have when it comes to building a sustainable morning routine, I actually thought about my corporate days and my more professional track of my life. So in the more structured business world, there is something called MVP, and this was first introduced to me when I was a product manager many years ago, and MVP actually just stands for minimum viable product. So what is the minimum product that you can actually publish that would be functional, that wouldn't break down, that would actually give you the desired feedback and outcome that you were looking for? So if we take this kind of minimum product mindset into our personal lives, into our morning routine, what is the minimum morning routine that we need to be able to function, something that's sustainable, and something that is really just giving us the baseline, and then we can iterate, we can perfect, we can add on from there. But what's the minimum that we would need to be able to sustain throughout the day?
I've been breaking down my minimum into 2 pillars, physical and mental. This can mean so many things. Here are some simple examples, anything from a gym class to just taking supplements, or for mental, it could be avoiding phone time to journaling.
I really focus a lot on nutrition, and not in the sense of I'm making myself these really robust meals and pulling out all the stops, but I really try to think about what's the absolute minimum that I need to ensure that I'm going to have a really healthy day.
First thing I do is I get a glass of room temp water. We get dehydrated during the night, so it's my go-to. I also use that as a way to start taking some of my supplements. I see a health coach and functional medicine doctor who have recommended a specific regimen to maximize my health. Also, over the past couple of years, I developed a coffee habit, so I've been trying to reset and go back to matcha mornings at home. Lastly, my health coach recommended I eat a protein-filled breakfast, so this is my quick and easy one that takes no time to prepare and nourishes my body properly.
Mindset is also a category and kind of a pillar of my life that I really try to focus in on. That's super important to my mental health and supporting my morning, because I know that my mental health really affects how I feel throughout the day. I do something called morning pages where I literally just brain dump. I don't write out my to-do list quite yet. I don't think about my priorities quite yet. It's really just a way for me to be able to express myself with no outcome in mind. And before adding anything else onto my morning MVP, it's important to do a little bit of self-reflection. So whether that is at nighttime or it's at the end of the week or just something periodically that happens in your life as a checkpoint, is to reflect on if this is actually working for you. See if what you experienced in the morning is something that's sustainable, where you can show up and be consistent for yourself, where you feel like you have increased focus, and if it helps you maintain and focus on certain aspects of your life that you might not have necessarily focused in on. I know that once the day goes on, I might get super busy, so I'll forget about my supplements and I'll forget about taking my medication. I might forget about drinking water as I'm so consumed in my inbox and all of my to-dos that are on my to-do list. So before anything actually happens in my day, it's a really nice way to get my baseline in. Let me know in the comments if this type of content is useful to you. I am just kind of getting familiar with the YouTube world again and figuring out how to make videos and all of that, but I'm really excited to start sharing more of the tools and the exercises and resources that I lean on in my everyday life in hopes that it can help you as well.